welcome to my live. If this is your first time watching, welcome. If you're watching me for the second time or more, welcome to my live. Welcome back to my live. Today we're going to get a message for Gemini. See what the ancestors has to say. What does the ancestors want Gemini to know? Okay. So we're going to go ahead and first give thanks to the Most High God for being all seeing, all knowing, all present, being all good, and being the only wise God, and giving thanks to my ancestors for their sacred knowledge, wisdom, and strength. We're going to give thanks to my spirit team, my angels for their guidance and support. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get straight into this message. We're going to start off with an ancestor message first for a Gemini. Ancestor, what do you want Gemini to know? You have life's lessons, feelings. What are you feeling? What are the feelings yours? What is the feelings calling you to do? What thoughts come to mind about the action call? What are you resisting and why? It says break away from toxic lineages. Family is not always blood. Sacred knowledge awakens in you. Ancient wisdom is activating. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have financial self-worth. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and pull a message and see. It says awards and recognition. Your hard work is being noticed. Expect a promotion, award, or public empowerment. Okay. So there's some life lessons that the ancestors want you to tap into. Pay attention to how you're feeling and see it. Make sure that if the feelings are yours, or that your feelings calling you to do. What thoughts come to mind about the action call, and what are you resisting and why? So it says you could be around some toxic. Hey, you could be around some toxic. Thank you. It could be around some toxic lineages, some toxic people. Okay. But they want you to know that the sacred knowledge is awakened in you. Ancient wisdom is activating. Welcome to my live, you guys. We're going ahead. We're doing a reading for Gemini. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get some messages and see what the message wants to come through for Gemini from the ancestors. Okay, so we're going to see what comes out under what life lessons. Okay, so we have Eight of Swords. This is a Gemini energy. Okay, so the ancestors want you to know that you could be mentally imprisoned because of a King of Cups, feeling bound or attacked or stuck. Okay, feeling powerless. All right, so the King of Swords came out and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so this could also have something to do with your life lessons. Okay, pragmatic, a go-getter, spontaneity, creative, good in business. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, and your energy came out. Okay, thank you, T-Man. Okay, so yeah, so the life lessons could have something to do with your Eight of Swords, feeling mentally entrapped. Okay, it has something to do with the King of Cups. It could have something to do with a Hermit. Okay, a Virgo energy. So be mindful of that and just pay attention to what you're feeling and make sure that the feelings that your feeling are yours. They're not anyone else's. Okay. And it says, what are you called to do? Okay. So usually when a person is mentally in prison or just mentally overthinking, your mind is overstimulated. You're being called to do what you're being called to do something. Okay. We'll go back and clarify. Okay, so it has something to do with the Five of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so this is definitely heavy Taurus in your energy. Okay, so it sounds like you want to get a message out. There's a conversation that I think you need to have. You want to have. Okay, with the Eight of Swords. Okay, we're going to go back and clarify. So just kind of think about those questions, that we went over at the beginning, these life lessons. Okay, because there's something in there that your ancestors want you to know. Okay, so I got the devil at the bottom of the deck. Okay, we have break away from toxic lineages. Family is not always blood. So it can have some toxicity, some addictions. You could be connected to people that is toxic. Okay, you could be calling them family. Um, they say it's not always blood, so you could be tied to some people that you think is family. But with the bottom of the deck here, it shows that there is some addiction, some temptations, yeah, selfishness, distrust. Okay, so we're gonna see what comes out for breakaway. So we have the world. Okay, so it looks like there's a new beginning here for you. The devil is still at the bottom of the deck. Okay, and somebody could not want you to break away. You know, they could be wanting you to be sad. So just know that, okay? With these life lessons over here, with this mental with this Eight of Swords energy, that's like overthinking. Like you got eight swords there. So it's like eight conversations could be going on in your head at one time, and you're not unable to make a decision. So I see that you probably need to just narrow them down, and find out what do you want to do. What is your thoughts? What do you think you need to do instead of sound like a lot of people could be in your ear about this Queen of Pentacles could be in your ear. There's a King of Swords. It's either your energy or another King of Swords. So it's something I think that you need to say. Okay, has something to do with some finances here. I'm looking at 15 Pentacles. So there's a Virgo, a Taurus, a Capricorn. Okay, so it could have something to the life lessons could be having something directly to do with those signs. Okay, so break away from toxic lineages, and with this world card, it's calling you to start something new. Thank you. Okay, so start something new in your new beginning. Okay, there's a new beginning, but you got to break away for some people. Period. You got to break away. Okay, we have the Ace of Swords. Okay, so this is a breakthrough. Okay, this is the truth. Could be facing a challenge to try to get through your new beginning. Okay, it could have something to do with a cancer. Okay, with this chariot, this definitely traveling away from a King of Cups. Okay, so the travel is here, in your victory is here with the truth and a new beginning. But it looks like it's not going to take place until you break away from the toxic people that's in your environment. I don't know if you're having conversations with these people. They can have you in your head about this money, over here. Okay, you got a lot of earth sign, so you can probably, you need to kind of reconsider your connections staying here. Okay, but you do have a new beginning. Okay, you could hold some sort of truth with this Eight of Swords, and this Chariot is definitely moving you forward. This is a Cancer here. Okay, so like I said, these signs is clarified with a Cancer, a Pisces, Aquarius, okay, and a Capricorn could have something to do. Okay, so you could be thinking, hopefully these signs can help you make a decision, okay, and help you to figure out the lessons that you need to learn. Okay, but the truth is here, and it's connected to a Capricorn, Aquarius, and a Pisces. So whatever you're thinking about those people, your thoughts is the truth about that. Okay, and this Cancer. So something is in movement. It looks like you definitely have to travel away with this chariot. This is a side message here. We have a Pisces, a Ten of Cups right here. Okay, so this is family. Okay, and we have this Queen of Swords. So your family could be a Pisces, a Queen of Swords is a connected to a Virgo and a Libra. Okay, and we have some information being collected. Okay, so they're being um, quick witted, uh, collecting some information, clever, intellectual. So they could be kind of slick. I'm getting with the information that's collected here. We're gonna go ahead and get some past energies, and kind of get kind of see what this has something to do because it's a lot of swords. See with this with this page of swords and this queen of swords. This is conversation. This is conversation, and it's around your happiness. It's around your family. It's around your happiness. So just be mindful. Don't let nobody put words in your head. Ancestors said, what lessons are you needing to learn? Okay, what lessons are you needing to learn? Okay, so the next energy is that I'm sacred knowledge awakens in you. So you could be awakened in something. Something could be activated in you. You got the lover's energy down here, your energy at the bottom of the deck. And so you could be awakened to something. Whatever you're awakened to is the truth. Trust yourself. Okay? So we're gonna go ahead and wait until we get to this point over here. There is something you're afraid of, something you're overthinking about. Let me see. We're gonna pull the energy. Okay, and it says something to do with a public figure. It got something to do with a public figure or a coroner. Okay, some type of death to a public figure or some sort of a coroner investigates death, often determining cause or manner. So you could have something, you could know some information, you could be afraid of something, just somebody having a new beginning. A coroner is something coming to the end. It represents death. Something is over. So with this Ace of Wands, you could be seeing something um, new beginning or some inspired thoughts around something coming to an end or something being over. They're related to a public figure. Okay. Take what resonates. Okay, so the recent past of this Eight of Swords. Okay, so it has something to do with a friendship or family. Okay, and this family Two of Cups is over here too. So something has been said. Something caused some type of fear when it comes to family. It could have something to do with a Leo or a Virgo or a Cancer. Okay, only you know what that is. Okay, so let's see what's the inside of this Eight of Swords. Okay, the High Priestess. So you could be knowing something. You could be afraid for a High Priestess. Okay, you could be with the coroner with death and somebody have a new beginning, and you got this High Priestess here. You could be seeing something coming to an end. Okay, a death came out with this coroner card with this Ace of Wands. The way things turn out is not it's over. It's dead. Okay. You could be afraid or something like that. So we're gonna go ahead and get into this Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So somebody knows something about the way something turned out and it ended. This High Priestess do, you could be afraid of something is causing some type of fear. Okay. Yeah, your name came out. Okay, and he rolled up the Two of Pentacles, the eight, the Gemini, and it's in reverse. Okay. And it says relationship, uncertainty, blocked, broken, intervened by others, moral standards, from moral standards and betrayal. Okay, so this is representing this death. something came to an end with the relationship. Okay, that you could be, yeah, it could have something to do with a five of wands energy. So it has something to do with a Leo. Okay, some type of conflict related to a Leo. Okay, so I'm gonna put this energy over here. Okay, so a high priestess is here. Okay, we have a wheel of fortune, something coming to the way things is turned out. Okay, so it has something to do with a Leo. Okay, so we're gonna find find out because if you it's causing some type of fear, we can see if we have enough time to find out. So we have a Queen of Pentacles here. This person is grounded. Okay, they could be a Virgo and a Capricorn. Okay, so a Capricorn could be working with a Virgo. Okay, they could be creating a collaboration with the Three of Pentacles. Okay, and something is exposed. A Leo is here. Okay, that something could have been exposed about this Leo with this Sun here, about collaborating with a Capricorn and a Taurus. Okay, so it's like with this information that you're gaining, just make sure that what you know is what you know, and don't let, yeah. So this is the Nine of Swords. So it's like them working together with this. Sound like I'm getting a message they're working together against a Hierophant. Okay, you can be concerned, or somebody's concerned about a Hierophant here with this Nine of Swords. Okay, with the information I just shared. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, this energy here has something to do with some work being done up against a new beginning. Something is over, but then something is has rebirth with this Ace of Wands over here on top is Coroner. So something's coming. So it could be these people here. What ties this Queen of Pentacles and this Gemini together? Okay, so somebody's coming out of sadness and happiness is here. So I'm seeing a rebirth with this corner with this Ace of Wands over here. So this is a Pisces. Could be their happiness, has something to do with some type of happiness. Okay, some type of work that this Capricorn and this Virgo is doing to bring some type of happiness. Okay, to a Pisces. Yeah, we got the Moon card again. Okay, could have something to do, something happening behind the moon. So what's an insight of this Queen of Pentacles? Okay, we have an Emperor. Okay, we have the Hierophant, and we have a Nine of Pentacles. So they are working. So there is a Capricorn female, okay, or a Capricorn, and a Virgo that's working with the Pisces to bring some type of happiness. Somebody's coming out of sadness, but I see the Nine of Pentacles here again, Virgo here. Okay, somebody's stepping into success and prosperity. Okay, it could be with this Emperor here. Okay, behind the deck is a Three of brokenhearted. So that brokenhearted, somebody coming out of the broken heart. Somebody came out of sadness. So somebody came out of sadness and somebody went into sadness. Hmm. What's the intention of this Queen of Pentacles? I'm looking. Okay, so this has something to do with some type of illusion. That this person is trying to bring some type of illusion around a situation with some work with a Virgo. Okay, so there's illusion, there's a Scorpio energy. What's inside this illusion that they're trying to create? Okay, they're trying to bring illusion around somebody's victory, some type of happiness. What else is inside? Okay, we have a Sagittarius energy, Nine of Wands. So it could be a Sagittarius energy um, that's celebrating. Okay, that's what the illusion is around. Okay, okay. So what's the recent past? This Queen of Pentacles. Okay, there was some confusion. Okay, this is the devil going back and forth with a situation. This is a Capricorn energy. It's like these false illusions, like choosing, having to choose something, having a choice to make. Okay, but then and how to create some sort of magic. Okay, so there are the choices is around this Queen of Pentacles is how to create around an illusion with this magic around somebody's happiness. Okay, it could be with the Cancer, okay, and the Sagittarius. Okay, yeah, somebody's laying back thinking about this. Okay, how to take a leap of faith forward. Okay, and this fell out as well. The Emperor is in reverse and the Sun is in reverse. So they could not know about this. Something hasn't been exposed to this Emperor. It has something to do with the Nine of Pentacles or somebody taking a leap of faith. Okay. Okay, so then we have the King of Swords here. Okay, so this is your energy. Okay, you're taking some sort of action. Okay, it's in Seven of Swords. So it's like you're not a part of any type of um Seven of Swords that fell in reverse. So it's like you're not a part of any of this sneakiness that's all around you. Okay, because it looked like they could have tried to include you into something. With your energy starting off with the Eight of Swords. Okay, and some life lessons that you could be needing to learn from exactly what's going on around you. There is a judgment going on for this whoever caused this heartbreak. Okay, that that got found out about, because also with the Seven of Swords, this is the energy of something being caught, something being discovered, an action that was taken that was discovered. Okay, so there is a judgment here. Okay, and it can show that you could have nothing to do with that. um let's see, inside of this King of Swords, yeah, the Seven of Swords is like, I don't have anything to do with that, or this King of Swords got caught. I don't know, you could have got caught, or you could be watching, or somebody could be watching you with the Three of Wands. You could be waiting for something to come in. We have this Five of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles right here. So this is two opposite ends. This is like poverty and wealth. So it could be some choices that Capricorn came to give you around the situation. Okay, but whatever deception that was coming around you, it came out. Okay, you knowing that it came out. Okay, we have this Ten of Wands, so that you could be, somebody is burdened. You could be burdened, okay, because you do have the Eight of Swords. What's inside? What's to be concerned about? Okay, this Page of Wands. So somebody they're ready to do. Yeah, when I said they was working with this, Taurus was working, Capricorn was working with the Virgo. The Virgo, you know, create some sort of illusion. So how you get an illusion? If it's something to make believe is something, then it's this action. It's this journey. It's this inspired idea that they're using to bring some sort of Ten of Wands to create this illusion. It could be for a Sagittarius, because this is Sagittarius over here, this is Sagittarius over here. So they could want to create another illusion for a Sagittarius. Okay, so we got this Eight of Cups. Okay, so this came out sideways. Something was exposed earlier. So this Pisces is out here. Okay, it flew across over here. So it could have something to do with this illusion, almost slid over here on top of this illusion. So they could be walking away from this situation right now. Okay, so they could be Two of Swords, they could be at a stalemate, at an indecision, or if they should walk away from a situation. Okay. Something was supposed to be happening behind the moon. A lot of times people do moon magic, do rituals, do all that things to try to manipulate the energy to create illusions. But then that's why for you as well, for you to be able to see what's going, what are you feeling? Are your feelings yours? Because a lot of times you could be feeling something that you can be under illusion, right? Because this could have something to do with you being under an illusion about a celebration. It could be having you in a Nine of Wands energy. Okay. So pay attention what's real and what's not. Okay, because there is some plans, okay, that this Aries is making. Somebody is coming out of some sort of sadness. Okay, so or somebody is, yeah, with the Seven of Swords in reverse, you could be coming out of some sort of sadness. Okay, with the Seven of Swords came in reverse in your energy. One more other energy for Gemini. Okay, yeah, you could be seeing something, waiting for something to come through with this moon. Okay, there's an emperor here. Okay, so we're gonna find out. There's an emperor here with the moon. Let's find out what's going on. Something with the emperor going on behind the moon. Okay, so tell me what's the inside scoop. Okay, somebody got caught now at a stalemate. They don't know what to do. Okay, so what's going on behind this moon though? What's the intentions? Okay, his intentions for to send a message to a Sagittarius. So if Sagittarius need to be aware of any offers or anything or anybody that's coming towards them. Okay, because there is a message around him about some type of collaboration with a Taurus. Okay, and it's like unfortunately this is bringing up this toxic lineages. These people are toxic. Okay. And it's like you have to be able to learn the lessons around these people and tap into your sacred knowledge so you can understand in your wisdom. You got to tap into your wisdom. It's like the false illusion. That's the only way that they can get you. You know what I'm saying? They hover around your happiness. They hover around your destiny. They hover around, celebrations. They hover around, your money. Okay, you got a broke Taurus hanging around this Ten of Pentacles. So you guys got to be mindful when it comes to dealing with people, when it comes to dealing with your money. You know, sometimes things has to happen for you to understand how it plays out. Because just working with these energies, it's like there's nothing you can do to stop them but expose them. And then once they expose, then there's no more illusion. And if there's no more illusion, then there's no more celebration that they were looking for. So you just need to just be mindful of that. It has something to do with the Queen of Wands. Okay, we're gonna tap into this energy. What's the inside of this energy? Okay, she's working. She's a Leo. She's working with a Leo. She could be working with a Aries, or a Pisces. Okay, okay. She could be working with a Pisces. There's a perspective of justice. Okay, and Nine of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. So justice is around some Nine of Pentacles that they're looking at a perspective and they're trying to create an illusion, trying to bring fear towards you, trying to just keep you in your mind. But it's like financial self-worth. You got to know your own self-value. You got to know your own self-worth and recognize your true wealth and understand that deserve all the financial abundance that you desire. You just need to know that. And it's nothing that these people can do. They broke. You know what I'm saying? They broke. They're going to be broke. They're going to the way that they trying to steal, they're, with this way this tarot is working these days, they being exposed. They're being exposed. The only way that they can get you is through your addictions. That's why you got to break away from any toxic lineages. Because if they can sell you some dope, or they can show you some dope, or they can connect you to your toxic ways, if they can use your toxic ways, that's their way to get in. That's how they operate. That's why they put it out there in front of you. Whatever that is for you. It keeps you blind with the Two of Swords. It keeps you blind where you can't see what's going on. So you got to be free of the toxicities, and whether it's sex, whether it's money, whether it's passion, whether whatever it is that makes you excited, they're there to bring that out of you so they can steal from you. They're not going to steal from you in your sober mind. They can't. Okay? They can create an illusion and have you in your Eight of Swords. That's Eight of Swords is low vibration. And with the low vibration, with this Five of Pentacles and this Ten of Pentacles here, you fuck around and lose your money in a low vibration. That's why this low vibration is hanging out next to your money. This is a Taurus here. Okay, so this Taurus is the Queen of Pentacles up here. That's a Taurus too. You got a King of Swords right after her. And then you got Ten of Pentacles right here next to some money that you could be connected to. She's right there. So whatever she's offering you, whatever she's providing to you, you need to, kick her ass to the curb. Okay? For real. Because it's coming just as clear as day. So there's a Pisces that's watching this Leo. Okay? There's a Leo and a Pisces watching. this Queen of Wands, she's here. Okay, so these are two people. They could be working with that Taurus energy over there. Okay, they could be work at the bottom with this Virgo. So they could be doing some work together to create some type of illusion, keep you in the Nine of Swords energy, or have you worried about somebody else. You can't worry about nobody else. You can't worry if you worry concerned about this somebody, this Nine of Wands. If it's you in this Nine of Wands energy, then you don't need to be worried about them. If it's you, then it's you. You don't need to be. This is all low vibrational, nigga. Check it out. You got the Five of Pentacles, and you have this Nine of Wands energy, and you got the Eight of Swords, all up in your energy. But you have the truth, a new beginning, and travel when you break away. Okay, so this whoever these people are, they're creating a low vibration with this Eight of Swords along with your energy. So that's like an imbalance. It's an imbalance. You have to break away from that. Okay, so what you see is what you see. What you need to hear is what your answers is providing for you to make a decision and to understand it's time to break away from these people, whatever it is. If not, choosing to stick with them and stay with them is choosing to, keep you in the Eight of Swords and keep you with the Three of Swords, keeping your heart broke. This King of Swords, you could be having a conversation with a Taurus around your money. Okay? Yeah, she over here. You could be having a conversations, over and over. You talking to a Taurus here, you talking to a Taurus, a Virgo there, a Capricorn here, all these niggas, you smart. So you could be giving them information, you could be giving them advice, they're collecting information. Okay? Whatever you're saying. Okay, and they're right here around some happiness. So whatever you're talking about, you need to stop talking about them because they don't have any good things for you. Their ass is exposed now. Okay, so you need to know that. Stop talking. Just stop talking. When people talk too much, they need to meditate because sometimes I get it. When you're excited, you're about to have a new beginning. There's a truth is here. There's a chariot here. There's a lot of stuff that you got to keep to yourself. These people is toxic. And your ancestors coming here to bring you a message. Nigga, break away from toxic lineages. All blood is all blood. Family is not always blood. So I don't know if you call any family, you think they're your family, or you say family, but whatever it is, yeah. Somebody they taking a leap of faith. Somehow they took a leap of faith and they got exposed. They could have been his King of Pentacles. Whatever he was doing, whatever he was trying to do, normally he's not on the surface. Okay. That devil, he doesn't always walk around with them red horns and that tail. Yeah, they end up coming out. Yeah. He exposed. He was about to take a leap of faith. I put it back in the deck and it fell back out. And now they're in the Nine of Swords because they're exposed now. They're exposed. It's nothing that they could do. Okay. So you need to know that the way this is looking, you got to see how this is looking. You got females, and your energy came out with you just mental. They mentally overstimulate you because you trying to explain something, and you could be trying to keep yourself somebody alive with this corner with this Ace of Wands. Something is dead, but this thing on the rise is can keep you, stagnant, stuck. So you need to let that go. You know, it could be time for you to just to break away from that. There's nothing to worry about. The high priestess energy here, either you have high priestess energy, but the high priestess energy is all knowing. Okay, it's like when it's time for the ancestors to speak, they gonna know. Okay, they don't stop. So, but it's okay because karma is a motherfucker. It is. So what's inside of this Five of Pentacles? What's inside of this Five of Pentacles is this Knight of Pentacles. Okay, I picked it up like this and I flipped it up. So it could be that that Five of Pentacles. She trying to stop your money. She's trying to stop whatever's coming because she's sitting here right next to this Ten of Pentacles. Okay, when I went inside and checked her energy, she's carrying this. So she's trying to stop or slow down. Okay. Yeah, she's trying to slow down your energy. But she ain't gonna tell you that though. I don't know if she wants you to walk away. That's what they want you to do, walk away from your money. They want to make it seem like illusion around it is not coming, it's stuck, it's sluggish, whatever. It's not. You got to remember your financial worth and what your value is, and toxic. That's the hardest thing in life is to walk away from some toxic people, toxic things. You got to take action. Okay, if somebody's taking action, something is exposed. Whatever they was doing, they exposed. What action that they were planning on taking has come to the light. Okay, it's come to the light. So if they want to go ahead and do it, then at least you know you're right. That's confirmation. Okay. And know what they're there for. What's inside of this page of wands over here? This king of cups. So he's manipulating whatever this dead over there and whatever new idea that they have around this dead situation. Whatever they're giving you around, whatever ideas you have around a dead situation related to a king of cups is keeps having you in your head. It could have something to do with a king of wands. You could be worried about, don't be worried about nothing. Because the main thing, you gotta keep your vibration high. And if you constantly around these toxic people, they are all low vibrational. They like bottom of the barrel crabs. Okay, they don't want nobody to get up. Everybody is all across this table over here is in a certain area just doing something toxic. So every last person you're surrounded by, your friends, they all toxic. So if you don't realize that, and they can stop you from your blessing. All I can do is do a reading and just, you know what I'm saying, and just expose the energies and just share the message with your ancestors. But people gonna have to do the work themselves. You know what I'm saying? And when you in this situation, there is no body you need to be worried about other than, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be heavy burden, but you can't worry about nobody but yourself. You gotta think about yourself. You can't save nobody. There's a death over here behind the destiny. Okay, under this Queen of Pentacles. They could have dead in something. Okay, so something came to an end and somebody is heavy burden. Or it has something to do with Sagittarius. Okay, heavy burden, having memories of the past with this Six of Cups, and you have this opportunity to give and receive with this Taurus. Yeah, it's just I don't know what how I can't, you know. It's like it's nothing. You let these people come into your life and take it and lower your vibration, you know. I don't know. They could be laying back thinking about this, walking away. Okay, or they laying back thinking about them walking away, having memories of walking away from an opportunity that give and receive. That it happens all the time. That's why it's like I'm keep going. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep going. You can't let nobody hold you up. Yeah, you got two of cups. You got to love yourself. You know what I'm saying? To give to yourself. You can't give to nobody unless you get to a place where you can get to somebody. You know, the devil, he's in the middle of these people's lives. And what's in the inside of this queen? Um, um, so you could have some love for this person, this Five of Pentacles. Okay. We have this Queen of Wands in reverse. Now she's coming out in reverse. Now this Leo's in reverse. So now something happened, remember? Something got exposed. Now they're weakened. They're mad and they're wicked. They're weak and mad and wicked. Okay, from the action. Now they want to send actions, take messages, and all of this other stuff. Let them. There's nothing you can do. What's inside of this Queen of Wands? Yeah, this Four of Wands. So she's wicked about this foundation. She's wicked about this Aries, somebody taking action and sending messages and stuff. She's wicked because she got caught. She's wicked because this offer and this Knight of Cups is moving forward. So long as all I could do is just show up, you know what I'm saying? And just show you what's going on behind the veil. That's it. That's all I could do. But then when you see the patterns, if I continue to just see the patterns, then you'll be able to see them moving the same damn way. And if they all around you doing it to other people, they got some over. They working with something over here. They working with something over here. They working with something in your head. They work. And all of these are different things that you know what's going on. That's why it's in your energy. With this Nine of Pentacles, this, this I'm on a video. Close the door, please. This Nine of Pentacles and this Three of Wands. So it's just like this in the, this is fake. They're watching something. The devil down here. Yeah, he's trying to stop this Two of Cups. He's trying to stop this connection. But as long as you making moves, it ain't nothing that can stop you. Nothing can stop you. Okay, you gotta know and be make smart moves and just get the fuck away. There's nothing you can do. They're awakened. See, they're awakened. What's inside this Queen of Wands? Yeah, this Sagittarius, this Aquarius energy. They could be awakened to this cup. Okay, to somebody's wishes coming true. Okay, awaken to the offer going forward. Awaken to whatever. It's like long as if they can keep you away, let them keep you away. As long as you start feeling afraid, you start feeling dizzy, you start feeling like I don't want to do it or I'm questioning. That's just an illusion. They're sitting in the back room creating so you can just be in your head and be stuck. That's what they do. They want you stuck with them. Okay, regardless, whatever you do. If they can talk you out of this, they're gonna be able to talk you out of anything. What else is inside of this Queen of Wands in reverse? Her ass is sad because she's exposed. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and keep it moving. Break away from toxic lineages. Put away. Okay, that's what you gotta do. Break away from these toxic lineages. They're having memories of the past. People over here laying down, having memories of the past of somebody receiving some money. That's all they sit back doing. Sit back thinking about somebody else's money because they don't have none. Okay, and then you got to be careful with the people that come in your life. You got to be careful with your new friends. You got to be careful if you keep your business to yourself. Then you're gonna realize who is bringing up the subject that you are not willing to talk about. If you keep your money to yourself, or you probably had a conversation with somebody about something, and you say I'm not, just don't talk about it, right? And then you gonna find out somebody gonna come knock on your door. They gonna call you like, hey, what's up with this? That's op. They come to get information because that's what they do. They got these motherfuckers out here working for the Pisces. Okay, working for this Queen of Swords, they collected information from whoever they sent to you so they can go back and take it to the person that can control your happiness. Nigga, it's like I ain't got nothing to say. All my desires and my dreams and what I want to do is within me. It's mine. Okay? Pray about it and figure out how to move. Don't be at a stalemate, but just keep your shit where you know what I'm saying. Let keep them guessing. Keep them guessing. That's all you gotta do. Because as long as they know, they ain't gonna do nothing but take it back to this motherfucking King of Pentacles because that's what he worked for. Remember, the King of Pentacles, the Virgo, the Capricorn, the Devil energy. He is not blessed to have a single cent. And how he gets it, he goes through people that have it, and he sends these minions, these hoes, these prostitutes, these, you know what I'm saying, these drugs. He comes with, hey, he come with a bag of drugs. He come with your shows up with your addictions and plenty of it, especially if you got money. So if you get rid of the toxicities, then he ain't got no reason to show up. When he do, you just say no, thank you, I'm cool. But that's something else. That's like a whole nother thing. Because if it's affecting your mind, and then every time you get high, then it affects your mind, and then it affects how you see things. But if you say no to the addictions, and then just sweat that shit out, you know what I'm saying? Get at least 3 days, get clean, and just and pay attention to the addictions, the cravings, and be able to have a mind over your body and don't let your body control you into going to do something damn well you're not supposed to be in. If not, you're just going to repeat the cycle. Back to the Eight of Swords again. No, I don't have time for that. So there's you now you're thinking about the nine of cups. You happy. Okay, you got the devil and the hermit here all up in your energy. And these eight of swords. What's their intention? Okay, their intention to take action. Okay, to get this queen of wands up out of her in reverse. Okay, to break somebody's heart. So the five of swords energy to try to win at all costs. But let them. Shit, how the fuck they gonna keep? So this queen of wands, this queen of wands, she's coming. What's inside that energy? Okay, she's looking. She's with the Pisces. She's looking. You know what I'm saying? She's thinking at the queen of cups. The queen of cups. What's inside the queen of cups? Yeah, she's shit. She's thinking that she's in the present right now. She's in the present right now. That somebody not happy. What's her intention? Her intention is to bring some type of sadness back because she just got somebody come out of sadness. She could be working with a King of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is Virgo, and then she could be working with a Libra, calling some type of justice. So the justice is calling on type of justice. She's making these calls. Okay, the justice, the one that's handling this Ten of Pentacles over here. She's the one that's trying to keep shit all at a exposed. There she go right here. So they when some person down, I don't know what she do. They just hit a tower, baby. So you ain't gotta worry about them. We gonna do Libra next, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Either today we gonna keep up on them. Don't even worry about it. Sit back and know you got this coming. This belongs to you, regardless. I don't care who show up. Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Virgo. I don't care who it is. If this is yours, this is yours. You gotta take it. You gotta claim it. You know what I'm saying? Know that. You got knowledge that these people is sitting around sucking out of you. You know what I'm saying? And got you feel like you the king shit, but they exposed. Okay, this Leo is exposed. Okay, this is real time. Okay, so you got to break away. This beginning they promising you. What's this new beginning? This Nine of Pentacles is promised you a new beginning. Here they tied to the devil, nigga. I'm telling you. What else is inside this new beginning? This win at all costs. So they all this energy, nigga, is after your new beginning. Win at all costs this devil and this money hungry female that's all up in your energy. They here to win at all costs. Okay. And I don't know, they got this King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. They could be juggling him in the midst of, you know what I'm saying, to try to work against you. If they could keep him on drugs and they could keep him toxified, you know what I mean, then that's their defense. So if they using the same, you know what I'm saying, they using the same devices, like it should just keep happening over and over and over. It's like, goddamn, time to let some shit go. Ace of Swords. What's inside this Ace of Swords? That they trying to hold on to possess your finances. Four of Pentacles. The truth is, they trying to send messages with the Sagittarius. I have to create an offer to get you to walk away. Okay? It's Pisces energy. The Pisces is running everything. I told you when I opened up the reading that this King of Cups is stopping you from moving forward. Okay? It's the inside. This truth. Yeah, this Five of Pentacles is putting you up on game. She see everything. Okay? So they see what's going on. Okay? About this offer. Okay, and this Ten of Pentacles right here that they trying to block. They're trying to block your money. They keep putting offers out there to different people to try to stop you. That's the Ace of Swords. Your best part is you have a whole new beginning. You sitting in the truth, nigga. You moving toward chariot. But what's fucking you up is you got toxic people. That is, I just read their energy. They like crabs in a bucket, and you sit back. You must have some sort of sacred knowledge, or you will by the end of this reading because your ancestors said that's an ancestor blessing. So whatever knowledge that you gain by the end of this reading, you need to run with it and keep it to your damn self because you can't be offering nobody nothing. I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to find another way to get over them cold nights. Like, whatever, however these bitches is coming in. I mean, excuse me. However, this devil is using the devices because he knows your devices. Okay. What's inside of this chariot? Moving forward, you got the devil inside the chariot. Capricorn, ready to take a leap of faith. Okay, so you just got to know they ready. Okay, I don't know what they telling you over here. Okay, this could be what you'd be afraid of. They're trying to block you. Yeah, they're trying to turn your happiness upside down. This is a Pisces energy. They're unhappy right now because their ass is under judgment. And this Leo is losing strength. She can't do nothing because now that we know she working, okay, now the cat she's here trying to on top of your wishes fulfillment. But it doesn't matter because they're all exposed. You see how it's just an illusion? It's just an illusion. They're trying to create an illusion around your I told you that. They're trying to create an illusion around your celebration. They're trying to keep you in the Nine of Wands energy. They could be using the Nine of Wands against you. But what the hell? What can he do? They can also with spell jars and spell work or whatever. They can't do nothing unless you let them in. That's why I said break up from toxic lineages. Period. Okay, so let's go ahead and find out what's this sacred knowledge that's in you. Okay, whatever you see, whatever you see, when you see this tower, it's a tower. Refuse the damn tower. The Hierophant is telling you that it's gonna keep you broke. Stay your ass away from this Taurus. Okay, I cannot tell you. Whatever you see, with just Three of Wands, this Aries is seeing. They see a tower, a sacred knowledge. You saw a tower for this Aries. They seen a tower. That's sacred knowledge. You call that out. Okay, so what you know is what you're calling out, but what you're doing, you're giving your power away. They're trying to help somebody else, and they all up in your energy while you hide, they ciphering and keeping your memory lost. Okay, you got this person, somebody to refuse something. The sacred knowledge, something was that you, something caused somebody to refuse something. Now somebody's refusing something. Okay, now we got the Hierophant here. So it's like the sacred knowledge awakens in you, wisdom is activated. So you saw something that brought a tower. Now this person is able to refuse the tower, okay, because of this Taurus. It could have been this tower, this Hierophant, okay, could have been refusing something because they see a tower now. So what you see is what you see, okay. However that works for you. I'm not going to go into the sacred knowledge and break it down, but what you see and what this means for you is what this means for you, because that's your sacred knowledge is awakening you. Something that you're seeing fucking towers, okay, and you're not accepting of it. So the best thing the knowledge is don't accept none of these fucking cups. They all got poisons in it, and the Hierophant. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what this Hierophant is. It could be a good, it could be a good person in your life, or it could be a dark person in your life. What's the inside? Yeah, they could reveal some type of Seven of Swords. So if somebody's telling you, nigga, it's like, I understand. They telling you what's happening behind the moon. They like, oh, okay, that this devil is back here juggling some things to break your heart, to keep you lonely, to keep you by yourself. Okay, so that's the sacred knowledge. I'm gonna go ahead and it says right here, abundance is your birthright. Awards and recognitions, your hard work is being noticed. Expect a promotion, award, or public empowerment. So this is your public empowerment right here. You know what I'm saying? This is something that belongs to you. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, that Taurus, they're watching. Okay, they working with a Pisces. They looking. They seeing you. They see your happiness. Okay, this is a Pisces. He think he's the only one supposed to be there. You got a hermit looking in on your happiness. Okay, we got people watching you. They're looking at opportunities that you have. Okay, I cannot make this up. So we're gonna call on our blessed ancestors of healing love. Thank you for your sacred knowledge, wisdom, and strength. Walk with me as I heal my shadows, which is people pleasing. You know, people pleasing. What else? Health wounds, unrequited love. Okay, so walk with me as I heal Gemini. Okay, and his energies. Okay, Five of Wands, Gemini, in reverse, the Lovers in reverse, the Six of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, the Death, the um, the Wheel of Fortune, the High Priestess, the Hermit, the Five of Pentacles, the Hangman, the Knight of Cups, the Page of Cups, the Four of Cups, the Three of Wands, the Tower, the Two of Pentacles, the Moon, the Seven Swords in reverse, the Hierophant, the Seven of Cups, the Queen, the Devil, the Chariot, the truth, okay? The world, the King of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, the Nine of Wands, the Seven of Cups, the King of Cups, the Ace of Wands, this coroner, okay, and his public figure. Life lessons. What are you feeling? Are you feeling, are the feelings yours? What is the feelings calling you to do? What thoughts come to mind about the action call? What are you resisting and why? Okay, break away from toxic lineages. Sacred knowledge awakens in you. Ancient wisdom is activated. Okay? Rewards and recognition is yours for your hard work. Okay? But you gotta get there. You gotta break away. You can't go into your blessings and bring, the people and energy with you. It's not gonna work. Okay, love is my highest vibration because abundance is my birthright. Stepping into divine love because abundance is my birthright. Healing, divine healing is my birthright. Divine alignment is my birthright. Divine calling is my birthright. Divine celebration is my birthright. Divine communication is my birthright. Divine creative business ideas is my birthright. Divine money flow is my birthright. Divine opportunity is my birthright. Divine um, abundance is my birthright. Um, I release my abundance is my birthright to help others. Okay. The universe is conspiring to make me wealthy because it's my birthright. My dreams of wealth are becoming my reality because abundance is my birthright. I trust in the divine flow of the abundance because abundance is my birthright. I'm healthy, wealthy, and wise because abundance is my birthright. I'm grounded and centered to the center of the earth because abundance is my birthright. I am in alignment with my wealth transfer because abundance is my birthright. I say and amen, and so it is. I say amen, and so it is. Okay, so go ahead and get your angel number. Take this message. Keep people out your ear. Trust your own intuition, man, because you see people around you. You don't want to end up like them. You know what I'm saying? You get a new opportunity every day, but those falls is for a reason. Okay, expanded awareness, spiritual communication, trust the universe. 30-30. Okay, and on the back side it says 15-15. Change is near. Endurance, embrace new opportunities and personal freedom. 15-15. Okay, that is your message, Gemini. Okay, so you have, thank you for watching. Hope you take that knowledge, and just get to the other side so you can enjoy your lesson. All right, thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next live. All right.